Hey, Sally's here, and today is part 3 of 7 for the Jinbao Upscale Knockoff of Generations Toys Gravity Builder, aka a third-party version of IDW Devastator. This video is on Dump Truck, aka Long Haul. That's probably the worst name yet. So here he is in his dump truck mode. He's almost entirely lime green, with just a very small amount of purple peeking through. There are some silver highlights, and a small amount of grey plastic. There's a very small cockpit here, with some railings around it, and a ladder on the front grille. There are some hazard lines at the back. Right below them are these combiner pegs. Now they are supposed to be folded up into these gaps here, but they are incredibly stiff. So I just leave them in this position, since this is the combined mode configuration. In between them is this exhaust, which is actually his gun. He has some other weapon storage, but it's not as seamless. It's with this gun, which definitely isn't a robot chest. Don't think about it too much. It has this peg right here, which slots into this gap here. Doesn't look great. Makes an already bad bed worse. Because like most dump truck transformers, the bed is practically non-existent. It's filled with robot parts. It's a shame, but kind of unavoidable. For comparison, here is Earthrise Optimus Prime and trailer, Siege Megatron, his movie counterpart Studio Series Long Haul, a modern leader vehicle Kingdom Ultra Magnus, a Lego minifigure, my previous Transformers video Jinbao Mixmaster, as well as Scrapper, and Earthrise Optimus Prime. Now for transformation, start by unclipping these side pieces and then folding this over here. Split the back in half, the gun will fall out. Fold these sections round like this. Fold in this little peg, and then these pieces will fold round and tab into place. The combiner port is supposed to be folded up like this, and you would be able to fold this in and then the wheel in. But since it's so stiff, I just leave it like this. Fold these down and then flip these back. Flatten them out, and then you just want to turn these side panels round. Next, you want to pull on these side pieces and just pull them out like this. That will allow you to fold this entire section down. This piece here will fold up like this, and then that will just tab in like that. Flip these pieces round and tab them into place. Turn this one around, fold this round, and then collapse that in. Next, you want to fold these in and then fold these down. Flip this up, flip this up, flip out the head, close this back down and turn it around. And then just finally move these wheels back on a double hinge. And here is Long Haul in his robot mode. This design is pretty neat, definitely a lot wider than he was in G1, and his arms are purple rather than grey, which looks great with the green, and makes him fit in with the other Constructicons much better. The chest is just the front of the vehicle mode, and looks nice. The head really invokes the character, and has light pipe. There is this large piece of kibble behind the head. It's on a hinge so it can move up and down into any position you like. It does split apart, but since there's nothing you can do with it like this, I assume that's for construction rather than it is for like transformation or anything like that. I would have liked if it could move out to the side, kind of like animated bulkhead. The back has the folded up crotch of the combined mode. You can move these pieces out to the side and fold it down, but I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be like this, else I don't know why these would be on ball joints. My figure has a bit of a quirk when it comes to the arm. These pieces here are the same piece rather than being mirrored, as you can see with this hinge being on the left side on both of them. Now this isn't positioned wrong, because if you turn them over they have these hollow sides. I also know this isn't supposed to be like this because of the transformation to combine mode. As you can see, there are these pegs here, which these hollow gaps need to peg into, and only one of them is able to do so since it's mirrored. For his gun, you fold down the handle as well as this piece, and then extend the barrel. It doesn't tab into place at all, so it's very loose. It also has a very tough time going in his hand. His other gun, which isn't a robot chest, stop thinking about it, has this flip out handle, and you can also straighten out these. Goes in his hand easier, but it's also very large. Now, I'm not sure if this huge gun is supposed to go with Long Haul. Emgo showed it in his hook video, but since it's compatible with this gun, I thought I'd just show it now. It's obviously for combined mode since it's so large, but it does have these handles here, which means it can be wielded by the individual components, though it can be a bit difficult to actually get any of them to hold it. As I previously mentioned, this is compatible with this gun. What you want to do is you want to fold these sections round and up like this. Then take this gun, you want to fold the handle down and this piece down, fold this up, and then flip out the two handles. You want to open up this, slide them up like this. These are supposed to stay here, but they're very, very loose. Turn this piece around, flip open this. This will then plug onto here, like this. And then that just goes into that hole there. And now you have this turret. It seems a little small for the figures in this set, but it would work well with large Voyagers if these handles were 5mm. Of course they're not, since it's an upscale. For articulation, there is a ball joint at the head. Arms can go all the way around, but this can come untapped pretty easily, so be careful of that. They can go this far out. Elbow bend, bicep swivel, wrist swivel, opening hand, waist swivel that knocks this kibble out the way. Legs can go forward this far. They need to be very tight since they are the combiner hips, and back this far and this far out. Thigh swivel, knee bend, and a ball joint as well as a hinge at the foot. The posing is pretty average, but it's too heavy for its own good since it wasn't designed to be this big. Especially since these ankles are so loose. He falls over a lot. For comparison, here is Earthrise Optimus Prime, Siege Megatron, his movie counterpart Studio Series Long Haul, a modern leader vehicle Kingdom Ultra Magnus, a LEGO minifigure, my previous Transformers video Jinbao Mixmaster, as well as Scrapper, and Earthrise Optimus Prime. I'm gonna have to say that this figure isn't as good as the others, mainly because of the ankles, but it's still nice. Only 4 videos to go. But that's about it for this video. Make sure to like and subscribe. My links are in the description, so I guess that's Salut BC out. Next time it's big.